And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please direct your attention to the stage screens and the screen on the south end of the stadium for the start of the 2018 Commencement Processional on the Brooks Mall, just outside the stadium.
Watch for Daddy up there.
The first two graduates celebrated the completion of their University of Oklahoma degrees with faculty by their sides in 1896. We continue this tradition as graduation candidates stand alongside their professors to celebrate the knowledge, skills, and values that have been gained during their time within these hallowed halls. The commencement processional will make its way down the Brooks Mall, lined with the graduation candidates and members of the faculty. Led by two faculty marshals, each college may be identified by a banner. The colors of the tassels and hoods worn by candidates have a significance which is historically rooted in the traditions of academic life. These colors represent the field of knowledge in which the degree is conferred. The color used to designate each area of study and their supporting college is indicated in the commencement program. The design of academic gowns and hoods in the United States was inherited from Great Britain. The gown is medieval in concept and originated in European universities. The cap or mortarboard is from Italy, but the hood as an academic vestment is distinctly British. At one time, the gown color denoted the wearer's educational specialty, but in the United States, the majority of gowns are black. Some universities have designated a particular color for their gown. These are symbolic of the school's color rather than the field of study. Many of our faculty proudly wear regalia bearing the colors of the schools where they earned their degrees. OU adopted gowns specific to our institution in January of 2006. The undergraduate and master's gowns have the university seal embroidered on the front chest panel, and the doctor's gowns are trimmed in crimson velvet. The lining of the hood bears the colors of the university conferring the degree or the institution to which the wearer is connected. In 1895, the University of Oklahoma chose colors of crimson and cream, which are seen on the OU hood today. The doctoral candidates from all disciplines, along with their faculty mentors, will process together under a graduate college banner. Attainment of a doctoral degree is the highest academic achievement conferred. These candidates have spent years working on their research while being mentored by their faculty advisors. The members of PAYIT, OU's top 10 seniors, represent the undergraduate students in this evening's commencement processional, along with the top academic achieving students carrying their college banners. Both flags representing the tribal nations of our graduating Native American students and international flags carried by students from around the world show the richness of our OU family. Accompanying the processional this evening are the pipes and drums of the Highlanders of Oklahoma City. Founded in 1957 as one of the first bagpipe bands in Oklahoma, the Highlanders have been a part of OU commencement throughout modern history. Serving as the color guard tonight are the Kiowa Black Leggings Society. The society was established generations ago to honor veterans and was revived in 1958 by Gus Palmer Sr. and his two brothers George and Dixon Palmer to honor their brother Lindrith Palmer, who was killed in World War II. The leaders of the Norman Campus and Health Sciences Center Faculty Senates serve as commencement marshals, carrying the university flag and the OU mace. The mace is made of sterling silver, ebony, and ivory. The native semi-precious stones clustered above the seal represent the variety of the disciplines of the academic community. The mace and collar used in the ceremonies tonight were commissioned by the Alumni Development Fund on the occasion of the retirement of Dr. George Lynn Cross as the 7th president of the university. Both pieces were created by Professor Joe Atterbury, formerly with the School of Art. The sterling silver collar and medallion are comprised of the university seal in the center, surrounded by links containing symbols of the university. The collar is worn by OU President David L. Boren as a symbol of his office. During commencement, OU will confer degrees to students who completed their coursework in the spring, as well as the summer and December graduates from the previous year. OU boasts the highest graduation rate of any public university in the history of the state of Oklahoma. These graduates will be joining the proud ranks of more than 250,000 OU alumni worldwide as change agents and leaders in the communities they will be joining, sharing with the world our pioneering spirit and what it really means to be a Sooner.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Established in Oklahoma Territory on December 19th, 1890, the University of Oklahoma is proud to present its 2018 commencement exercises. Please welcome and acknowledge the 13th president of the University of Oklahoma, David L. Boren, and the distinguished members of the Platform Party. And members of the University of Oklahoma faculty as they presented the candidates for graduation from the classes of 2017 and 2018, led by members of Payette and class council. Serving as the University of Oklahoma commencement marshals are Megan Elwood Patton, Chair-elect of the Norman Campus Faculty Senate, and Patsy R. Smith, Chair of the Health Sciences Center Faculty Senate. Joining us this evening are members of the OU Board of Regents, Dr. Leslie Rainbow Forbes, Vice Chairman, Bill Burgess, Phil B. Albert, and Dr. Chris Purcell, Vice President for University Governance. President-designate of the University of Oklahoma, who will serve as the 14th president, James L. Gallagly. And previously serving members of the OU Board of Regents, Rick Dunning, Melvin C. Hall, Donald B. Halverstadt, Tom McCurdy, John Stewart, and A. Max Weisenhofer. Representing the state regents for higher education are Jeff Hickman and Mike C. Turpin. Also in the Platform Party tonight, the University of Oklahoma executive officers and deans, faculty leaders of the Norman and Health Sciences Center campuses, Megan Elwood Madden, Amy Bradshaw, Jeff Volz, Wayne Briggs, Tassie Hirschfield, Patsy Smith, Marie Hannigan, Lynn Jeffers, and Michelle Splinter. With us tonight serving as the OU Alumni Association President since 2006, Dr. Floyd Simon. Student leaders on the platform tonight are Norman Campus student leaders, Yassine Sherbaji, President, Anna Harden, Vice President, Allie Carmer, Campus Activities Council Chair, and Kaylee Rains Saucedo, Congress Chair. And Health Sciences Center student leaders, Mark Ray, President, Crystal Mitchell-Paw, Vice President, and Kajol Bakta, Secretary. And now please welcome Native American student leaders bearing the flags representing the tribal nations of our graduating students. Bearing the flags of the international students, faculty, and staff represented in the University of Oklahoma community, please welcome the student leaders of the University of Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present the faculty and graduates in the order of their college's founding. Established in 1892, the College of Arts and Sciences. Faculty marshals are Rhonda Dean Kinhill and Kelvin White. The banner carrier is Alexander Doncard. The College of Pharmacy, established in 1892. Faculty marshals are Vincent Dennis and Jane Wilson. The banner carrier is Amanda Rice. Established in 1900, the College of Medicine. The banner carrier is Neil Walia. Established in 1909, the Gallagly College of Engineering. The faculty marshals are Sridhar Rudikrishnan and Srivakumar Raman. The banner carrier is Michael Patel. Established in 1909, the College of Law. The faculty marshals are Brian McCall and Darren Fox. The banner carrier is Emily Ramsire. The Graduate College is established on the Norman campus in 1909 and the Health Sciences Center campus in 1972. The faculty marshals are Tarita Hope, Anthony Natali, and Alexandria Watley. The banner carrier is Heather Hargrave. Established in 1911, the Fran and Earl Ziegler College of Nursing. The faculty marshals are Amy Hutchins and Mark Fisher. The banner carrier is Carolyn Bascat. Established in 1924, the Weizenhofer Family College of Fine Arts. Marshals are Lloyd Cracknell and John Young. The banner carrier is Thomas Cromer. Established in 1929, the Janine Raybould College of Education. The faculty marshals are Derek Houston and Angela Hurek. The banner carrier is Sterling Barrow. The Michael F. Price College of Business, established in 1929. Faculty marshals are Andy Kucha and Brett Bradley. The banner carrier is Bailey Wilbur. Established in 1942, the University College. Banner carrier is Jared Anderson. Established in 1960, the College of Professional and Continuing Studies. The faculty marshal is Roxana Alavi and Robert Dion. The banner carrier is Sadaf Amani. Established in 1967, the College of Public Health. Faculty marshals are Margaret Phillips and Amanda Janetz. The banner carrier is Ozair Nakvi. Established in 1967, the College of Allied Health. The faculty marshals are Jeff Berry and Lynn Jeffries. The banner carrier is Megan Moody. Established in 1970, the College of Architecture. The faculty marshals are Natalie Ellis and Sheeta Shridravan, and the banner carrier is Catherine Kim. Established in 1971, the College of Dentistry. Faculty marshals are Richard Corwin, Melissa Strutzman, and Miriam Kawarji. The banner carrier is Michaela Williams and Stephanie Sugg. Established in 1981, the College of Atmospheric and Geographic Sciences. The faculty marshals are Rebecca Lorman and Jason Furtado. The banner carrier is Tabitha Kloss. Established as a college in 1996, the Josie and Carol Kerr McClendon Honors College. The banner carrier is Cullen Clark. The Gaylord College of Journalism and Mass Communications established as a college in 2000. Faculty marshals are David Craig and Melanie Wilderman. The banner carrier is Pamela Ortega. Established in 2006, the Mewbourne College of Earth and Energy. Faculty Marshals Kurt Morford and Siddhart Misra. The banner carrier is Josiah Curley. And establishes the college in 2011, the College of International Studies. The faculty marshals are Waleed Mati and Jill Irvine. The banner carrier is James Ratcliffe. Ladies and gentlemen, the 13th president of the University of Oklahoma, David L. Boren.
Will you please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Kiowa Black Leggings Society and join Maggie Armand in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please join me in expressing our appreciation to the Kiowa Black Leggings Society for serving as our color guard and the University of Oklahoma Commencement Band and Pipes and Drums of the Highlanders of Oklahoma City for providing the music for our procession today. Let us also congratulate our soloist, Maggie Armand. Maggie is graduating with a Bachelor of Music and Vocal Performance this fall. She will continue her education in New York City, pursuing a master's degree in opera at Mannes School of Music. You may be seated. It is a great privilege to welcome you to the 126th commencement ceremonies of the University of Oklahoma. To the graduation candidates whom we honor this evening, you are part of a student body with the highest academic rankings at a public university in the history of our state, and you are among the nation's strongest students. For 3 years running, OU has been the only public university in U.S. history to ever rank first among both public and private universities in the number of freshman National Merit Scholars. This has now happened for 3 years, 3 times, and each time it has been the University of Oklahoma that has made this history. OU is among the top ranks of universities nationally, with 53 Goldwater Scholars in math and science since the competition began in 1991. With us tonight is our newest Goldwater Scholar, Matthew Peters. Matthew, would you please stand and be recognized by this audience? The National Security Education Program scholarships are awarded to students whose fields of study are deemed critical to U.S. national security. With this year's National Security Education Program scholars, James Ratliff and Libby Trowbridge, also please stand and be recognized. The Fulbright program awards grants for the recipients to study, conduct research, or exercise their talents abroad. Would Fulbright scholar Holly Crawford please stand for our recognition? The Udall Foundation awards scholarships for public service and commitment to issues related to Native American nations or to the environment. This year, Daniel Hayden was selected as a Udall Scholar. Daniel, please stand and receive our congratulations. OU is the only public university in the nation ever to win the prestigious Davis Cup, and has done so for 5 consecutive years in recognition of our record-setting enrollment of United World College international freshmen. You are a part of a university which has the largest total enrollment of Davis United World College scholars in the United States, with 212 scholars currently enrolled at the University of Oklahoma, representing 79 different countries. Representing the Davis Scholars graduating tonight is Lamis Ahmed from Egypt. Lamis, would you please stand and be recognized on behalf of all of these distinguished international students? Given the importance of global education, OU is pleased to be recognized for its strong programs in international studies. OU has expanded study programs abroad to include international study centers in Arezzo, Italy, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and Puebla, Mexico. OU is a leader among all universities in the United States in international and study abroad programs. 1 in 3 OU students now study abroad during their years at OU. And we have currently now programs in 88 countries with over 220 cities in 6 continents. Last academic year, more than 1,700 students studied abroad with OU programs and partners, which reflects a 170% increase in OU students studying abroad in just a decade, compared to a national increase of only 25% for the same time period. Nearly 2,000 international students from 120 countries are currently enrolled at the University of Oklahoma, and they greatly enrich our educational experience. Joining us this evening as an honorary banner carrier for the Price College of Business is Julia Manini, who was an international student at OU from France. Julia completed her MBA in 2008, but was unable to attend her graduation ceremony because she was in a car accident 2 days prior to commencement. She works for Nestle International in Paris, and she serves as president of the OU French Alumni Network. She was the driving force behind the reunion at the Eiffel Tower last year of hundreds of OU students from over 30 countries throughout the European country. Julia was recognized with the Regents Alumni Award this morning for her continuing support of OU. Julia, would you please stand and be recognized? You are a part of a university where performances in athletic competitions have been record-setting and history-making. OU claimed 5 team conference titles during this past academic year: football, men's gymnastics, women's gymnastics, men's golf, and most recently, in record-setting fashion, softball. The softball team just became the second squad to ever win, have a perfect season in the Big 12. They are competing tonight, and we wish them well as they defend their conference championship. National championships are our expectation, and we celebrated 4 last year: men's gymnastics, softball, women's gymnastics, and men's golf. And we have claimed yet another title, men's gymnastics, to date this year. Congratulations to Coach Mark Williams and the men's gymnastic team on claiming the 12th NCAA championship in program history and the 9th under the leadership of Coach Williams, and the 4th championship in a row, making him the most successful coach in any sport in terms of national championships in OU history. Congratulations, Coach Williams. Representing the team tonight are senior co-captains Hunter Justice, Reese Rickett, and of course, Coach Mark Williams. Would you all please stand and let us again congratulate these national champions. Performances in the classroom have been equally impressive as on the playing field. The combined GPA for our student athletes, all of our student athletes combined, has been higher than a 3-point for the past 12 semesters, a school record. Tonight, we thank Athletics Director Joe Castiglione, who is marking his 20th anniversary this year in that post. Not only has the academic performance of student athletes been elevated, but under Director Castiglione, OU has won half of the athletic national championships that we have ever won in the history of the university. Director Castiglione, will you please stand and receive the appreciation of the OU family? Our students' achievements and institutional successes are due in large part to our faculty who excel in teaching, research, and public service. Joining us this evening on the platform is Dr. Scott Johnson, Associate Professor of Classics and Letters, who is the recipient of the John Simon Guggenheim Memorial Foundation Fellowship, and is just one example of the amazing talent of our faculty. Dr. Johnson, this is a signal honor, and we would like to all join in congratulating you. Please stand. With all of the faculty members who are retiring from the university this year, please stand at this time. Sooner Vision will post the retiree screen. In your years at the University of Oklahoma, you have advanced knowledge and helped to pass our shared values from one generation to the next. Above all, you have touched and changed lives. Your influence will continue to be felt at this university for years to come. The entire university family salutes you for your service and time at the University of Oklahoma. Thank you. Members of the graduating class, you're receiving degrees from one of the greatest public universities in the nation, and you have helped make it so. I ask the audience to stand with me and applaud and encourage our graduates. We are all tremendously proud of you. At this time, I would like to share with you a salute to the classes of 2017 and 2018.
Oh, how I love days like this when all my troubles turn to bliss, when a smiling face is hard to miss as I'm passing by. Taking a walk down Lindsay Street where all my friends used to meet. Sometimes life is bittersweet when you're moving on. A face like yours, I won't forget. A face like yours, so glad we met on that day. Took my breath away. If I could harness time, maybe I would hit rewind or maybe pause, 'cause I'd like to stay a while. Cause I'd like to stay a while.
now my great pleasure to introduce to you the President-designate of the University of Oklahoma, United States Senator David Lyle Boren.
I really was overwhelmed with pride because I don't think there is a spot on this globe that produces as many talented, caring people as the state of Oklahoma.
Thank you, President and Mrs. Boren. Thank you, President and Mrs. Boren. Thank you, President and Mrs. Boren.
See the thousand suns to many pretty sights across my way. But you'll always be beautiful. A little boy, a little girl, playing love games in the middle of it all. A little kiss, a little touch, yeah, it's all it takes. Know for sure. Auburn eyes, a single bed, staring at the ceiling, slowly laying your head. Put it on my shoulder and I close my eyes, praying for this night to never end.
That's unexpected. The rest of you can't see the front row, but they're saying thank you to us, and we appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much. I had a hard time recognizing the president-designate as a young man that you saw in that film just a while ago. But joining us on the platform this evening is Professor Scott Hodgson, executive producer of Gaylord Hall Productions, who led in the creation of this salute along with a great student production team. Let's thank all of them for their hard work on this production. I know that all of those who are graduating today are very sensitive to the fact that none of us achieves without the help of others. Will our graduates please stand and applaud the family members, friends, faculty, and staff who have brought you to this milestone. You are very much appreciated.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you tonight your commencement speaker for the class of 2018. He is the first person in the history of the state of Oklahoma to serve our state as a legislator, as governor, as U.S. Senator, and president of the state's flagship university. His life has been dedicated to public service, and this year he completed 51 years of service to our state, our nation, and our world. For over 2 decades, he and First Lady Molly Shy Boren have led our institution to new heights. And well, your commencement speaker really needs no introduction. He spent the last 24 years making the University of Oklahoma what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 13th president of the University of Oklahoma, President David L. Boren.
One last big sentence. That was amazing. Thank you very much for that understated introduction, Dean Stroud. I appreciate it very, very much. It convinces me once again that one of the best decisions I ever made was to ask Clark Stroud to be Dean of Students at the University of Oklahoma. And I think our graduates tonight would agree with that. Members of the graduating class, many things fill me with pride today. To see you and to reflect on your accomplishments, the greatness of this university, which you have helped to build, and to know that as I transition to a new season in my life, I will travel that road with you. I am thrilled that I too am a member of the great class of 2018. I am very glad that I have the chance to thank each one of you for giving to me and to Mrs. Boren the most rewarding years of our lives. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your lives during this important time for you. It seems like only yesterday that I was welcoming you to the convocation and to your first days on campus. Think back to how you were then and how you felt then. You were then different people, excited to be charting your own way in life, to start defining yourselves, but apprehensive too, and more than a little anxious to be in this new place and in a new role. Think about how much you have changed and grown as a person since then. Recently, I visited with a group of our freshmen as they approached the end of their first year in college. They told me that they had changed more than at any other time in their lives. I asked them how they had changed. They replied that the faculty had forced them to think truly for themselves, to decide where they stood on the great issues of our time, and to be able to defend their positions. In addition, they told me that they had grown from getting to know people unlike themselves, those from different cultures and races and religions and economic backgrounds, those with different life experiences. In short, our freshmen described the crucial role of the university and why it will never be out of date. It produces more intellectual energy and creativity than any other institution in our society. Our freshmen described why we must all become stewards of this university, to make sure that it has the strength to survive and to flourish and to be there for the next generation as it has been there for you. The graduates of this university now really are the stewards and the keepers of this university. If you do not love it, support it, cherish it, no one else will make sure that it endures. I've often spoken about how we rub off on each other through our friendships and our relationships in life. Thank you for rubbing off on my life. Thank you for giving me the gift of optimism about our future. I am constantly inspired and uplifted by your idealism, by your energy, and by your courage. It is the common wisdom that students at the university learn from their teachers. In my case, I've learned far more from you than I have been able to teach. At freshman convocation, I said that if I could give you one gift, it would be to find causes greater than yourself in which to invest your lives. I said that if your goals only included what you wanted to do for yourself, that you would fail to find a rewarding life. If your goal is to be financially successful, there will be never enough to make you feel secure. If it is to achieve celebrity status, you will always worry that it will fade. If it is to achieve high office with all of its titles, you will always fear losing those titles in the next election. Lasting satisfaction comes not from what you do for yourself, but from what you do for others. As you have grown as individuals, you are already investing yourselves in serving others. And this is a source of great pride for me, for I'm sure your families, and for the members of our faculty and staff, members of the OU family. You spend thousands of hours in service to the community. As we just saw in the video, you have together raised over $1 million this year alone for our Children's Hospital in 1 year. You tutor and mentor countless young people who desperately need your love and encouragement. I will never forget the words of one young 12-year-old about his OU big brother who had died. He said that until he met his OU big brother, he said, quote, "I never thought I could be anybody. But after meeting him, he made me believe that I could be somebody. That, to me, sums up the impact of OU students on the lives of others. I salute your values and the differences you are making in the lives of others. I also want to thank you for always having the courage to speak up for our values. I will never forget when the university's sense of family and community was challenged when a racist video surfaced in the national media. It was very hurtful to many of our students because it made them feel excluded from our family. I grappled with what decisions I should make as president and with what message I should attempt to send as the nation watched how we would respond. But as morning broke, I found that I had no reason to be apprehensive. Thousands of students were gathered on the North Oval chanting together, "Not on our campus. We will not be divided by race or anything else. At OU, we are one family and we intend to stay one family." Only you, our students, could have sent that message. A university president cannot do it alone, nor can the faculty or the staff. Our students spoke loudly and clearly about our values and our determination to live by them. I will never be able to express my deep admiration for that message from our students. Thank you for also taking to heart something else we spoke about on that first day you joined our university family. We spoke about never forgetting the power of kindness. The ultimate well-being and strength of our society, I do not believe, is ultimately measured by our military strength or our economic strength. It is measured by the way we treat each other. That is what makes us a truly great and strong society. Thank you for creating an atmosphere of kindness on our campus. That is the real Sooner magic. The way we treat each other and feel about each other on our campus is truly unique, and you are the reason for it. People often talk about how friendships formed in college are truly special. They last a lifetime. I believe that that perception is true. But the way you form friendships here goes far beyond the norm. You have the personal courage to become unconditional friends, to open yourselves up to possible pain or even disappointment by totally trusting others. This is a unique form of courage. You have as much joy in the success of your friends and classmates as you have in your own. This is a university where each member of the OU family is invested in the success of every other member. Just think what it would mean to the entire country if we could spread that attitude all across America. And it begins right here with you. So tonight, as I think back on the time that you have been students, I have so many reasons to thank you. There are so many reasons to celebrate. But the world never stands still. We now stand at the beginning of a new period for you. In many ways, it's the most crucial of all. I vividly remember the words that Dr. Ruth Simmons, the former president of Brown University, spoke at our commencement. She saluted the remarkable record of our students, the high academic standards that have been met, the sense of family that has been created, and the values that have been courageously defended. And then she said, pointedly, but to some degree, all of this has occurred in a protected environment where free speech and free inquiry are valued and intolerance is shunned. But now, she said, comes the real test. Will you continue to stand for what you stand, the same values that you stand for today for the rest of your lives, out in the world beyond the boundaries of the university? This brings me to the last wish that I have for each one of you. Please don't change. Do not let the passing of time or changing circumstances change the person you are now. Do not stop being an idealist. Keep inspiring others with your ideals and your calls to action. Even when it is socially more convenient to remain silent in the face of intolerance or the demeaning of others, continue to speak up against it. Only then can we make racism and intolerance socially unacceptable. Do not compromise your personal integrity for false ideas of success. Wherever you live, keep on creating a true sense of community. Continue to have the courage to build real friendships, as you have here. Go with your moral courage intact and with the determination to make a difference in the lives of others. We believe in you. We love you. Our encouragement goes with you wherever life may take you. Live on, University. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for being such a special part of my life. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to recognize those who are graduating with distinction or special distinction to stand and please be recognized at this time. With those who are honors graduates receiving degrees cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized by all of us. Now it's a special pleasure to ask those individuals who have maintained a perfect 4-point average throughout their entire academic careers to please stand and let us recognize you and congratulate you. This university has a great tradition of service to our country, with the men and women who are both graduating from OU and receiving commissions in the United States Armed Forces and military veterans, the men and women who have served and sacrificed for us. Please stand and let us thank them for their service to our entire country. Graduates of 2018, you came to this place full of hopes and dreams and aspirations. You will find in years to come that memories will always tie you to this place and to those who have nurtured, shared, and encouraged your dreams. May you never forget them, and wherever you go, never forget the power of kindness. Take what you have learned and have the moral courage to make a difference in the communities you will be joining. That is our charge to you. We believe in you. We wish you Godspeed. Our hopes, love, and prayers go with you. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of these commencement ceremonies of the University of Oklahoma. At this time, we ask that all in attendance join with Tyler Overton in the singing of the OU chant, followed by the singing of Oklahoma to conclude tonight's ceremonies.
Of colors proudly gleaming, red and white. night, 'neath the western sky. Oh, you shan't, will never die. Live on, University. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night, my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say a yippee-oh-yay, we're always singing, you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma. Boomer! Boomer!
Michael, look at Grandma.
As you now face your loved ones, you are now given permission to move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. With this action, you are paying homage to your new alma mater, the University of Oklahoma. By moving that tassel to the left side of your cap, you are demonstrating the closeness of your alma mater to your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bringing us to the end of our May convocation. And I would like to ask Dr. Shad Satterthwaite to approach the podium, and as we do with all university events, close with the singing of the OU chant.
The OU chant is a loyalty song that is sung before every home football game, before and after every men's and women's basketball game, and at the end of other athletic events and university functions. During the playing of the OU chant, every fan who wears the official colors, each current student and student athlete, and all OU alumni are encouraged to stand and raise their right index finger in the air. This is a symbolic gesture that shows those who do not know what it means to be a Sooner the greatness of the university and the unity between the Sooners. Please join me in the singing of the OU chant. The words can be found in the back of your program.